Type 2 diabetes, easily explained. Type 2 diabetes is a disease in which our blood glucose levels get too high. To understand what happens in a person with diabetes type 2, we have to understand very well what happens in a person without diabetes. Let's review this quickly. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our updates. When we eat food, it becomes easily digestible compounds and travels through the digestive tract to be used by our body. Part of what we eat ends up becoming a type of simple sugar. This is absorbed into our blood and glucose levels rise as blood passes through the pancreas. There are special cells called beta cells in the pancreas that recognize these elevated levels and increase the release of insulin. Insulin travels through the blood and binds to the cells of the body. It acts as a key that lets glucose enter the cell. The cell uses this glucose to make energy. Glucose leaves the blood and glucose enters the cell. In these, levels in the blood are normalized glucose. This is what happens in a normal person. But in the patient with type 2 diabetes, the following can happen. It can happen that the pancreas does not produce enough insulin, and consequently, the glucose is not able to enter the cell and remains in the blood. It can also happen that the pancreas produces insulin, but the cells of the organism resist the effects of insulin because its receptors cannot recognize it. Or both situations can occur at the same time. In the above cases, insulin is not capable of acting as a key to letting glucose into the cell, and glucose levels in the blood end up increasing. The condition is known as hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia greatly stimulates the beta cells of the pancreas, and they produce more and more insulin. This does that over time they slowly lose the ability to produce insulin efficiently. We hope that this video was helpful. If you have anything to add, please share it with us in the comments. Like this video and send the link to your family and your best friends, so they also know more about diabetes type 2. If you are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe.